I be trying to teach you, but you don't really trying to listen.
I am listening. I always listen. What are you talking about?
So, when it comes to that kind of music, we can't play it.
Why?
Because it'll hit the channel. We'll get copyrighted, what they call yellow mark, and they'll take the video down. If they don't take the video down, they'll give all of the credit to whoever the artist is in the damn video.
Well, we don't need that, so my music is off.
It's off now. Anyway, I was trying to give us a little bit of music, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's working for everybody but me. But just a little something that, for us to make a little noise too. You know what I'm saying? As we get ourselves together for our second round of podcast. My co-host is tripping like a motherfucker.
Who tripping?
I'm going to beep that out. Y'all ain't going to hear it. I'm going to beep it out. You know what I'm saying? But tripping like a motherfucker.
Who's tripping? Who?
I mean...
Who?
I know I got my phone on Do Not Disturb, bro. What is going on?
Make sure your alarms are off, sir.
The alarms is off.
This time.
I'm trying to put it on Do Not Disturb, though.
This time.
So that way it don't mess up the audio. This little hot-ass track I got bumping on the background. Shout out to Epidemic Sound. This video is not sponsored by them, but that's who handle all the music for my YouTube videos, my Instagram videos, and things like that. We just want to give y'all a little something in the background, you know what I'm saying? Because that boy DJ Dirty Vegas ain't did my drops yet. He dodging me, y'all. He literally dodging me. I mean, I text my boy today, and he ain't text me back. I know, and he one of them DJs you can't contact after like 1, 2 o'clock in the evening because he a night owl. I get it.
Don't tell that man's business.
Everybody know that. That ain't no secret that you got to get with Vegas afternoon.
So?
Literally.
So?
It ain't no problem. It ain't no big issue. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, thanks so much for tuning in, man. This is your boy, LaCheston, man.
And I'm your girl, Kim.
The MUA, man, and welcome back to another episode of the What You Mean Podcast, man. We're really happy to have y'all tuning in again or watching us or whatever it is. And me and Kim beefing today. And I'm going to put this cup down so y'all ain't got to keep hearing this in the background.
Wago beef.
Huh?
Wago. It's Wago beef. It's not just, your regular USDA. It's Wago. Shout out to Queen for these cups, though.
Yeah, so she trying to get like me. So, she brought her cup for this episode, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cameraman, will you please switch to that camera so you can get a good shot real quick of her cup? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Right On Q Designs.
But you don't have your name on yours.
It don't. That is my name. That's my brand. Hey, switch the camera to me real quick.
Anyway.
That's me. That's all of me. That's everything. The L and the A is for LaCheston. Where you think the name came from?
Get out.
Typical black person.
Get out.
Incorporate your name in everything. You know what? That's a good thing to talk about to start off, man.
Okay.
So I called one of my good friends, man. I say good friends, but I don't even know his real name. All I know is Zeus.
What?
All I know is Zeus.
Zeus.
That's all I know as far as his name goes. And, I reached out to him because I actually had a friend that I know that I work with, you know what I'm saying, on the photography side of things that she wanted to come to Birmingham and make some bread. Mm-hmm. And she danced in the clubs, you know what I'm saying? She do her thing. And she was like, can you dig around and find out a little bit of information on, getting licensed and stuff here so she could come and dance? I really don't know about that particular thing, but I know that he used to work at the strip club that I used to work at. Mm-hmm. So I hit him up, you know what I'm saying, and talked to him to get the info so I could pass the information on to her. And then she was just like, he was just like, I talked to him about the podcast. I was like, bruh, we got a podcast trying to get off the ground. I'm trying to get as much content as possible. He was just telling me about what he's dealing with right now that a lot of people don't know that he's involved in. Mm-hmm. And, this is what he told me, and this is the point that I'm trying to make for, a point of conversation for me and you to discuss kind of sort of. He was like, I run this business, and I have access to a crap load of artists throughout Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. Mm-hmm. And people don't know it. And people don't know it because I don't put myself in the forefront. Mm-hmm. He was like, I'm not the face.
Right.
I strategically made myself not be the face. And it was one of the things that my frat brother Carlos tried to teach. And you're going to hear me say Carlos a lot because he's been my business partner like over the years. Like all the little ventures I've ever jumped off into, he's always been the counterpart. And he was like, he would always say like, a lot of times if you're doing something, you know, you ain't got to be the face of it or you don't have to be the name of it because guess what? The day, age, time we live in, as much as I hate to say it, I'm from a small town called Evergreen, Alabama.
Where is that?
People, don't worry about where it's at, but if you eat Connecticut sausage, you know where it's at, though. Know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about? But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, bro, people will not be involved or patronize with you or support you simply because it's you. It ain't. It can be the best idea ever. You could be the next damn Einstein, but because it's you doing it, people won't be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So
it's true.
I mean, it's just crazy that you know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense whatsoever? I mean,
it does. I mean, because you would think that you would get support from certain people that are in your circle or around you or your family or people that you know, and they don't. Right. You know, like they don't give you that support or they don't. You would think they'd stand in agreement with you, and they don't. You're like, well, damn, like, you know, if you can sit here and share the shade room all day and what they're talking about, and if you can sit here and share what Beyonce has going on, then why can't you promote and share what I have going on too? What's the problem?
That's definitely something, Kim, that I really don't understand that, man.
No.
Like, I did, okay, so this is a story for another day. And, you know, I told you I kind of sort of, so there's a young lady in Montgomery, Alabama named Ashley Monique. She's a radio personality, just dropped a couple of books, so she's an author and stuff now. So if she hears this or you know somebody or you're somebody that listens to this podcast and know her, make sure that she hear this and know this because I've been trying to get this young lady to be the person who interviews me for my little 3-4 part series of me just telling my story, where I came from, the past lives I've been through, and where I got to now. I don't know why I chose her, but I am set on her being my Angela Yee to August Alsina. I'm August Alsina. She Angela Yee. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So if you're in the Montgomery area and you know her and you're listening to this podcast, make sure she hears this. When I reach out to you, woman, it is professional. I promise you. You know, you have a great platform. You present yourself well on LinkedIn. You look like you're doing your thing. And I really feel like you will be a great fit for what I'm trying to do for telling my little bio story or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I don't really understand why it always has to be the crab in the bucket mentality, or it has to be, you know, any of that stuff. Like when I got into ministry, and that was my whole point of talking about Ashley, was because you'll hear that story when I do that pick and I drop it on my YouTube channel while I'm talking about when I was actually in ministry. I'm no longer in ministry. There are a crap load of people in my family that have an issue with it. I just found out about that. Again, those are all stories for another day. But I had 5,000 Facebook friends, right? Mm-hmm. I was getting ready to do this little thing I was trying to do with my ministry. There's MFG, More for God Ministries, where I was attached to a church, but that was my own individual ministry where if there was some God put on my heart or some dropped in my spirit that I wanted to do, I ain't had to go through my pastor to do it. I was just going to do it on my own.
Right.
So I get this crazy idea in my head that, okay, I got 5,000 Facebook friends and I got 1,700 people following me because you can't get more than 5,000 friends.
Right.
I said, okay, if I can get all my friends to give me $1, all my friends and all of the people that are following me to give me $1, I should be able to get $5,000. That'll be enough to do what I'm trying to do on the ministry side of things, right?
Right.
Put up a GoFundMe. Guess how much you got?
Settle.
$75.
Oh.
$75.
Oh, better than zero, child.
$75. Well, you know, the studio did $0, but that's another story for another day, too. Like, ain't nobody get to the studio at all. But, you know, it is what it is. But I don't get that, man. Like, you know, at some point in time, this platform is going to get to where we can bring Kevin Samuels in. I don't know if you're a fan of Kevin Samuels, but I'm a fan of Kevin Samuels. Like,
I am. I mean, I thought we talked about this.
We talked about Kim?
Yeah.
You can't call him Kim. You got to call him Kim.
You said Kim.
Kim. You a fan of Kim?
Yeah, I'm Uncle Kev.
All right. So I bumped with Kevin. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to hopefully get him on the platform right here in the studio so that we can definitely do some content. You know what I'm saying? But I know that
You trying to stir the pot.
Hey, I'm just saying he's doing his thing right now, right?
Right, but you are stirring the pot.
How would I stir the pot? By bringing in Kevin Samuels.
Because you know a lot of women don't agree with what he's talking about.
But he don't look. Only reason I brought the man up because he tells everybody all the time that he didn't invent the term high value man. It's a thing that's been around for a long time. High value man, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm looking at all the criteria of what you need or what you're supposed to have in order to be a high value man, right? Mm-hmm. I realized when I opened up this studio that I wasn't a high value man. You want to know why?
You said was not?
Yeah.
Elaborate. Why?
A high value man has a network of people who generate the same revenue, if not more. Mm-hmm. And whenever that particular person in your group has something going on, you can directly give to it because you believe in what they're doing. You have a network of people that can support exactly what you're doing.
Right.
When I opened up the studio, I realized that, okay, what my goal was $10,000 for my GoFundMe, right? Mm-hmm. I know 50 people in my phone, literally, that could give me $1,000, and it's a drop in the bucket.
Right.
Like literally.
And they didn't.
No, it didn't happen. So that told me, based on what Kevin Samuel has said, I'm not a high value man. I got a whole lot of the box checked off when it comes to the terms and conditions and agreements of what you need to be in order to be a high value man. But the one thing I lack is having a network of people. Is having the network of people that will basically embrace me into their network, meaning that they trust me or they will support what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I want to say this is not all about money neither. No, it's not all about money, y'all. It's because people can support you in different kinds of ways, because I got a lot of people that came through here and did a lot of stuff to help. So I'm not trying to say that. We're just talking about Kevin Samuels, high value man, the thing that you need or supposed to have acquired in order to be a high value man. And as much as I want to call myself a high value man, I'm missing one of those blocks. You know what I'm saying? So, but Kevin Samuels, we gotta get him on the platform, bro. And I know he ain't coming until we probably gonna have about 3, 4, 500,000 subscribers on YouTube before he even entertain coming. I mean,
y'all better run these numbers up.
Hey, and we ain't got but 2 right now. Me and Kim, we the subscriber to our channel.
I mean, you need to tell your boy in the sound room he can go ahead and hit that bell.
Why you always on my boy, man?
Because he started on me, so I'm gonna give it back to him. I don't care. Like,
look, I wish y'all could see Deezy, right? I wish y'all could see Deezy in the side booth. Yeah, shout out to the boy Deezy, man. He came back for night number 2 for another round, man, of What You Mean Podcast. Thank you so much, bro, for doing what you're doing. We were supposed to have a guest on tonight, but some unforeseen issues came and happened. So we still gonna give y'all some funk, and we still gonna give y'all some fire. I'm happy to tell y'all too, man. You know, me and Kim did a little small, little photo shoot. It wasn't nothing big or nothing major according to what we normally do, but we did something so we could put together some materials and some good stuff for y'all to see, man. So go and check out our YouTube banner. It's done. Some of the information is on the page. We're on Instagram. We're on Patreon. We're on Twitter. Go and support us and follow us on all those platforms, man. Yeah, go ahead and do that right now. While you listen to the podcast.
Pick up your phone and make it happen. Okay?
And if you watch it on YouTube, man, you already know that the information is in our banner in the bottom right corner. If you don't want to leave and go there real quick, just click the show more box in the description up under the video, and you can see all of our handles there. And we would love your support, man. We would love for you to check us out.
Support. Yes, support.
Keyword of the night.
Support.
Like support.
People have this crabs in the barrel mentality, and you're like, why? Why do we do that? Why?
I don't know, man. I literally want, if you are around or connected to me, I want you to win.
I mean, I think part of that comes from people not seeing their own light that they have, so they try to dim it in other people for what they have going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of deep, man. You want to go that deep?
I mean, really?
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
I mean, that's seriously what it is, though. Like, if you can't recognize your own light that you have in yourself,
right.
you're bothered by somebody else's. That's just what it is. You know, so if you can't see the potential there, not even just potential, if you can't just see the greatness that lies within your own self,
right,
you're bothered by somebody else's greatness and their abilities to do to do great things and operate from a place of excellence. Like, you're bothered, you know, and you shouldn't be, but that's just what it is.
Right.
Sadly.
So it's still Women's Month, right?
Yes.
All right, so I want you to do this real quick. Cameraman, make sure you put the camera on her right now. This is what I want you to do. I want you to say something empowering right now that's going to uplift every single woman listener that we have right now and subscriber right now based on what you just said about people like just being envious or jealous of other people's light or other people's shine or what they're trying to do. Like, that's one thing I can say. I don't understand the deficits of exactly what y'all deal with in y'all world when it comes to other women hating on other women. Because from what I see, I've always been around women that support and uplift other women. Like, I definitely deal with guys in my circle. Well, not in my circle, but guys that know of my circle or people in my circle that don't want to see us shine. But right now, can we just take a moment for the women and you just give them some words of affirmation, some positivity, just some so I can see people like going to YouTube, cutting the clip out, making their own clip, making you go viral on TikTok because they be like, the girl Kim done. The girl that the dude be talking about, the MUA. You know what I'm saying? Give them something right now. Go.
See, now you putting me on the spot.
Of course.
Per usual. But sis, you have your own great path that looks like no one else's. It looks like no one else's. There's literally no one before you that looks like you, that has the gifts that you have, has the abilities that you have. Because God specifically gave those things just to you. You know, so you have to walk in that awareness and just be aware of your greatness. And there will be no one after you that has those same abilities and things that can do what you do. So own that. Walk in your badassery. Own who you are. Be unapologetic about who and what you are. Period. You know, don't let someone else tell you who you are, what you should be, what you shouldn't be, or anything else. And you got this, girl.
Man, you got me over here by teary eyed.
Like,
that's what I'm talking about, man. That's
what
I'm talking about, Deezy. That's what I'm talking about, Deezy. Man, you know what, Deezy? You see them buttons on that board over there, man. Look, on the I don't know which one of them is the hand clap, man. Let me see, can I remember? Go if you looking at the soundboard, you see the blocks. All right, it's a row on the left and it's a row on the right. Go down to the third one. Go down to the third one on the left. Smash that button real quick. Did you smash it? Okay, I must have changed it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna applaud you.
Really? I mean, but seriously though, because there's so many. Like, you know, I did the event yesterday with the YWCA. Well, with my sister's closet, which was partnered with the YWCA, and Hope with Grace, and just being there, you know, like you really don't realize just like how just your interactions with people just can like just plant a small seed, you know, the things that you say to people, like your words have power. People carry that. Right. You know, like it sits in them, it dwells in them, and you have to just be cognizant and mindful of what you give out to people. You know what I mean? And it's just mind blowing to me how people will just try to defy like what your standard of living should be, how your standard of beauty should be. And it's not even just about just beauty, but you know, like stop letting people tell you who and what you should be, how you should live your life, what you're supposed to do. Like, you know, like you should measure your own standard by what God says you should be doing. Not what your mama says, not what your auntie says, your grandma, whoever, whatever. Like, you know, no, like live by your own standard. Right. Live by your own standard. Because if you don't, people will tell you who you are, and you look up and you're 30 something, 40 something years old, and you don't even know who you are. You don't even know like what you want out of life. You don't even know like what you want to be or anything like that. And I heard a comment from someone yesterday about a skin complexity to one of the young ladies that came to the event, and I was like, why would you say that to her? Like, why? You know, like the whole comparison of being light skinned and dark skin or whatever. Mm-hmm. And
well, I thought the whole melanin thing kind of like nipped the whole color thing in the bud.
You know, you would think it does, but there's still complexity in that as well. And it's just like, she's still beautiful and brown just like you are. You know, right. Don't single someone out because they look different from you compared to like, you know, your mom and your grandmother, whatever this, that, and the third. And like it made me like sad for the person, not the person that was receiving it, the person that said it, because it's like you still don't get it.
Right.
Like it's in your mentality, it's in your mindset. Like you still don't get it. You know, like it's not about that. Like she's beautiful, period.
Right.
Like regardless of how her skin is or whatever, how she came out, like she's beautiful, period. You know, like there's no, oh, well, you're pretty because you're such and such. Like, no, like she's pretty, period. Just leave it at that.
All right, so I'm gonna switch gears on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was definitely one that brought up like, hey, let's do some words of aspiration, uplift women, whatever the case may be. And you know, guys gonna be guys in terms of what they think or what they don't think is pretty, fine, beautiful, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I think when you're describing beauty, when you're talking about women in that aspect, man, I think it points to the inner them as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the baddest woman on the world can be ugly because she has the worst attitude. Like the reflection of herself is so dominant. Like it's just It makes her completely unattractive. It doesn't make her beautiful. It doesn't make her gorgeous. It don't make her fine. Like, I mean, so we can definitely embrace what needs to be embraced when it comes to giving any woman in the world the title of being beautiful. But I think when we do that, we're talking about more than their physicality or what they look. We're talking about looking at their aspirations, their intellect, you know what I'm saying, how they carry themselves, what they see and what they want out of life, and how they move and carry themselves as a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're pointing to that as beauty, then we definitely can say that all women are beauty because, like you said, they got to operate in their own, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I've literally heard women say, well, you know, you can't, well, you're pretty because you're light-skinned. First of all, I'm not light-skinned. Let's start there. Like,
what you call it?
I'm pecan brown. Like, I am cinnamon mocha. All right, cinnamon and mocha, and I got the spice to go with it too. Okay, you be quiet.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm being so serious. Right
wow, man. That's crazy.
Y'all. I don't care.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm just saying, like, anyway.
So all right. So we talking about beauty and all the other good stuff and great stuff. So I know that, and I seen this on the internet. So I'm gonna bring it up because I just want to ask because you know I brought it up and you was like, you know, a little bit about it. So we know that we hadn't seen Monique for real on the scene, right? Mm-hmm. Because she was quote unquote blackballed by Tyler and Oprah allegedly. I don't know the truth behind it. I just know that I'm a fan of Monique.
Me too.
Anything I've ever seen her do, I've loved it. Mm-hmm. That's the first, I ain't even gonna say big, I'm gonna say thick woman that I've seen embrace exactly who the hell she is, what she bringing to the table, and how she gonna move. Like it was just
Team Curvy Girl.
It was a movement seeing her. Like she was a movement in herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I seen someone on the internet saying that regardless of how she's been treated in Hollywood and how she's been blackballed in terms of the industry when it comes to film, the boy 50 Cent said that he was gonna make it all go away. Mm. And people can say what they want to say about 50, but this is what I'm gonna tell you about 50. If 50 want to put you on, 50 in a place right now where 50 can put you on.
That is true. Facts.
That boy changed Power into Power Universe. He got like 10 different shows going on.
And BMF.
In one. That's part of Power Universe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So,
we ain't gonna talk about how big Lil Meech is fine, but anyway, he's too young for me. Anyway.
Oh my God.
I said what I said. Carry on. Carry on.
You know, I just found out who his mama was.
Did you?
Yeah. I did not know. So for those of you who may not know, you probably go and Google it or something like that. But Lil Meech's mom is the girl from Why Did I Get Married that was beating up on Michael all the time. The karate guy Michael. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. All right. What Michael? What's his name? Michael.
Why'd you ask me? I don't remember. Keisha. That's the character.
It was Keisha with the character though?
I think so. Keisha.
That's Meech's mama. I did not know that was Meech's mama, bruh. Like, so you can say what you want to say, how you want to say it. But when somebody sees something they want, they go get it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, I would have never thought that with his dad being who his dad is, the stature that he had for who he was, that would have been his baby mama.
I mean, like it's not always about that. Like, it's what you give.
I mean, I'm not even saying like, for instance, like she's an ugly person or nothing like that. I'm just saying like, out of all the people I thought in my mind who would have been his baby mama, I didn't think that would have been his baby mama. You know what I'm saying?
It's connectivity, chemistry.
It's the chemistry.
Chemistry.
Whatever, bro. Listen, she. This is what get me about her when she was in Jump the Broom with dang.
He's blank, y'all.
No, I know the movie. I just can't remember these characters' name. Jump the Broom. It had the dude in it. What's the dude's name? That was whatchamacallit. Dang, y'all. This is sounding real. I don't know why that's happening. Somebody's called. It ain't my fault. It's the iPad. It's the iPad. Don't look at me like that. It's not my fault. Hey, can you go open the door for me real quick, bro?
I'm giving him major side eye right now, y'all.
Look, I brought that in here as the extra camera for our guest. I didn't know I had to put the iPad on, not do not disturb too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. At least y'all getting raw and uncut footage. Y'all getting real podcasts. Y'all, we ain't got no full production team over here. We ain't got no lights. We ain't got no cameraman, cinematographers. We ain't got all that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like we raw and uncut, keeping it real over here, keeping it a buck. So I'm sorry for the second podcast straight. I done messed up. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I did that. You know, it's my. I'm sorry.
You're fired. You're fired.
Don't do me like that, man.
You are fired.
Don't do me like that.
We're talking about Monique, so let's
hold on. Let's get back to Meek Mama now.
Carry on.
Cause all right. So you remember when Lil Bow Wow was in Jump the Broom was trying to get on the older lady?
You said Lil Bow Wow.
He Bow Wow now, but Lil Bow Wow was in Jump the Broom.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Where?
All right. So all right. So check me out. All right. In Jump the Broom, right? Yeah, bring your phone up. You had old boy mama that was worked at the post office.
He was not in Jump the Broom.
Yes, he was in Jump the Broom because he was trying to get on when the woman who was the post office, worked at the post office, who was the groom's mother, came to the big old house with Angela Bassett and the light skinned dude. You know what I'm saying? That's Jump the Broom, ain't it?
Yes.
All right. So Lil Bow Wow was a friend of the family, and he was trying to holler at Lil Meech's mama the whole movie.
That was Romeo.
Damn, my bad. My bad. Hey, they look the same.
Bruh, get out.
They look the same. My bad, but you knew what I was saying, so you could have been correcting me.
Get out.
You could have been corrected. You could have been corrected me.
No.
Bro, come on, man. Don't do me like
that. Y'all, he's fired. Fired.
Don't do me like that,
I am and did.
Look, man. So I want y'all to know, like, this was not.
This man said Lil Bow Wow.
I thought it was Bow Wow, man. I didn't even know it was Romeo. Anyway, I said all that to say, if I was Romeo, I would have been trying to smash too.
You got a whole Google device in front of you.
Man, we ain't even supposed to have no phones in here. You know that. The only reason we got phones in here because we freelancing this thing.
Well,
that's it. It's getting kind of warm in here. We're going to have to cool it back off.
Never mind. Carry on.
So, anyway.
Monique.
Oh, we talking about Monique?
You brought it up, not me.
I know. We talked about just 50 Cent putting her back on.
Yes.
And then I wanted you to just elaborate on some of the things that maybe that you know that she's faced as far as the industry goes and things of that nature. That's why I brought it up, because like I said, I really don't know and dealt with some of the things that she's actually dealt with. Like, it's like she left the scene. Like, we didn't see or hear from her. Like, and I know she ain't broke, so I know she still got some stuff going on, but she's still generating some type of revenue.
It's like she just fell off after Precious.
I don't even know if she fell off. Would fell off be the term to use because of the fact that she was blackballed?
If I'm remembering correctly, I think it was like they wanted her to like tighten up with how her image was, just like as a curvy plus size woman. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember offhand, because I know it was several years ago. And she really kind of just rebelled against like what Tyler Perry and what Oprah were telling her. And initially, like, that's why you really didn't see her much, like, on the scene or anything, you know, because, like, the last major thing you really see her doing, which was several years ago, was the movie in Precious.
Really?
You know? Yeah, she was in Precious.
No, we seen her in This Christmas, wasn't it?
This Christmas?
Yeah, it was a Christmas movie we seen her in.
What's the name of it?
With Danny Glover and...
What's the name?
I don't know. It ain't This Christmas, because This Christmas got Chris Brown. All right, but it's a Christmas movie. It got damn.
Yeah. Y'all see how I'm looking, right?
Man, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about, man. It's a Christmas movie. It got Danny Glover in the movie.
And it's Christmas.
That's Chris Brown. So that's the one. That's the one with Chris Brown, Omar Epps, Gabrielle Union. That's This Christmas, right?
Sure.
This nigga done opened up the whole door and messed up everything.
You know what? It's fine.
It's all good. We winging it. Winging it.
Winging it.
But the name of the movie, it's a Christmas movie.
I'm not gonna sing to y'all. It's a Christmas movie.
No sign. It ain't no Christmas movie.
You know what? We about to just do this here.
Man, yeah. Look.
We just gonna do this here.
Look, man.
Cause you're not about to play me.
Bruh, listen, bruh. There's two Christmas movies. You got the one with Chris Brown in it. Everybody went crazy because he was in it, number one, and number two, he was singing. And then you got the other movie that got the J.B. Smoove dude in it. J.B. Smoove, Old Spice dude, because he smashed Carrie Hilson.
She was in Almost Christmas.
Okay, it's a Christmas movie. You know what I'm talking about.
But you said This Christmas, like with Chris Brown.
I said I might have it wrong now. Come on now, cuz. Stop coming for me, man.
Coming for you?
Yeah, that's 2 times. I can see if we were just talking on the podcast and folks didn't actually see what's going on, but you done came for me 2 times.
Oh, I didn't come for you, because you gonna know if I come for you.
See what I'm talking about?
You gonna know.
See, she been tripping, bro, since we hit the record button. Before I done hit the record button about 4 or 5 times, just to be honest.
I'm not tripping. Not at all.
You sure?
Not without a map. Not at all.
Without a map?
Without a map. I'm not tripping without a map.
I think that's the first time I heard that one.
Well, get used to it.
Whatever, bro. Look, man.
Y'all, he is trying me like a free sample.
Look, man. So on this episode of What's New, we simply covered a couple of topics, man. We talked a little bit about 50 and Monique, and we gave you guys some words of aspiration for you young women and you seasoned women out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't call them old no more.
Oh, who you finna call old, bro?
You old.
But I know you did not
drops age on the screen.
34 as of March 10th. Thank you. Happy belated birthday to me. Okay.
What you mean?
Exactly what I said. I said.
So season is okay. The term season is okay. You seasoned.
Seasoned.
Like Lawrence, nigga.
I'm good. I'm that good Creole. That Tony. Okay.
Look,
where's the lie?
Look. So, man, look. Thank y'all for tuning in.
I'm like the everything seasoning.
Man, start shaking that cup up with your microphone right there.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Like I said, she still do stuff that's wrong. We still learning. You know what I'm saying? You getting raw with nothing cut. But at the end of the day, man, thank y'all seriously for tuning in, for listening, for subscribing, for downloading. This is not gonna grow or be better unless y'all help us to make it better. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you get in the comments. Make sure you tell us about, you know what, as soon as this website go live, there will be an anonymous portal on there for you guys to send in like certain little things y'all might want to tell us, stories, confessions or stuff like that. Man, we're going to incorporate that in the show, and we don't think it's going to be dope. So the website should be live, and it's sooner or later. You know, I'm working on it. It'll be done soon, but you know, for now, if you want to get any information to us, man, please just look in the description below. You'll see an email where you can send us an email. And if you're interested in doing any collaborations or coming onto the platform because you're a business owner, entrepreneur, you're into advertising, you're into marketing, anything that we can help feed the culture, you know what I'm saying, to make us better as people, man, we definitely want to have you onto the segment. So those are my closing remarks, man. At that point in time, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the MUA.
Love and light, y'all. What he said.
Until next time, man, y'all stay good, stay blessed, man. Peace.
And turn your phone off.
Whatever.
I said what I said. Drops mic.
You stupid as fuck.